Joe, congratulations, an autumn clean sweep. Just tell us your initial reaction.
Probably relief, to be honest. That was pretty tense at the end. There's a little bit of a sense of deja vu, but it didn't quite look like it did last year. I thought Paul O'Connell led from the front, a couple of fantastic tackles in that last set of Australian attack, and other guys got with him, and great to see Ian Madigan get on the poach at the end, and it was enough to hang on, really.
Is that a measure of how far this team has come since last year, that you did hold out?
Yes and no. You're 17-0 up after about 17 minutes. It's still pretty frustrating that you probably give them a little bit of an opportunity to get back into the game, and they don't need too many invites. Some super play from Nick Phipps. They've just got so many dangerous players that we couldn't afford to be loose. We struggled to win collisions in the first half. They really did come off the line at us, and it was what we expected, but it was pretty hard to control anyway.
I suppose you had to change and adapt, because at half time, after being so far ahead, you were back to where you started really, but you did change.
Yeah, I think we tried to maybe get a bit more line speed ourselves. I thought we were pretty passive in the first half. It wasn't what we'd planned, but that's the way it worked out, whereas they were quite the opposite. They really they bullied us in the first half, and it made it very difficult to get any sort of go forward and get any structure in our game, because we were continually going back to go forward, and we'd go back to not go very far forward, and then we were under pressure. But I thought it was a great try, great vision from Johnny to see that space behind. We suspected it might be there, and great work from Simon Zebo to show his pace and collect it. And we were under the hammer when Tommy got an intercept, but probably at the same time we just kind of got a bit of a line break, and they scored, and it just shows the fine margins that exist.
It's been an incredible year though, Joe. You must be incredibly pleased at where this group is.
Well, I think it's this group and a few others have contributed to that, and I suppose for us, guys like Chris Henry, who was so important to us in the Six Nations, Andrew Trimble, Dave Carney, those sorts of guys, Ian Henderson. There's a whole list who really built the first half of the season for us, and these guys have finished it off. So it's great that they'll be contesting the spots with each other, hopefully, if everyone's fit and able.
So just got to go and win the Six Nations now.
Just got to survive tonight, I think. Thanks.
Congratulations, Joe.
Thanks, Claire.